Hi friends, tonight we're just going to do a for fun only kind of project. I don't know if you've seen the cute little, they're like trinket boxes. They look like little chests at the stores. You see them in the craft aisle usually, and they're just made out of plain wood. Well, I went ahead and they're mini, they're little mini chests, and I went ahead and stained it. It was my first time ever staining anything, and we're going to embroider the cute cactus design on the top of, well, we're going to embroider it on some pretty like upholstery fabric, and then we're going to wrap it over the top of the chest and just kind of make it kind of a little bench. I hope that makes sense. Hopefully I will remember to put a picture before this video, before I start talking in this video, but if not, there'll be pictures at the end and you'll get to see what I'm talking about as soon as we're done digitizing. So let's just jump right in. I got this design on Etsy, and let's see, desktop. SVG is what I'm going to use. And I've been using this a lot, so it's probably going to tell me that there's already a stitch thing. I wanted to play around with it before I went ahead and did this video, because we're taking it from a really large image and turning it into a really small file. So I'm going to choose open, and I'm going to crop all of this extra stuff. Oops. Okay, but we're going to leave it big. We only have two colors here because it was an SVG. We're going to choose OK. We're going to go ahead and leave it big. I do want to change the color of it so that I can see. Put bright green in there. Ooh, that's pretty bright. There we go. We'll tone it down just a little bit. Okay. This says the stitch list was already saved. Do you wish to reload it? No. But we are just going to manually digitize this. Okay, we're just going to take our, see, the difference with manually digitizing is you can choose where you want it to start, and auto sew chooses that for you, but it doesn't really matter with this one because it's all one color. If you were doing a bunch of different colors, then maybe you might want to change it. So this is also digitizing it at the full height of it. So this is digitizing it at 8 inches high and 6.5 inches, no, 8 inches wide, sorry. All right, so I'm going to choose File, Save As, Cancel. See, I've been playing with this. Cancel, and then Desktop. Oh, I didn't make a folder yet. Sorry, I have to sit through this. Oh, where did it go? Okay, so here is where we're going to do our actual resize. If we resize at the beginning, with all the trials that I just did, when I was resizing at the beginning, I was losing all of this detail over here. It wasn't quite as pointy as it should be. Everything else was fine though, so it's not that big of a change, but we are doing a drastic change. We're going to go down to like 0.25. Yep, that is perfect. We'll click Save. Oh wait, let's give it another name. No, let's just save it at that. Choose Save. Ouch. Click OK. All right, and now let's just view it in SewArt Pro before we sew it out. Make sure that there's no lines or weird things. I had a feeling this little thing was going to be there. I just posted in the SewArt group because this is new to me in SewArt. I'm not used to having this line. So I know that I can delete it, but I don't want to have to delete it. I want to know why it's happening. So anyways, right here is our size. We have to make sure that it stays under 2. Sometimes, see how we had it saved at like 2.02 and it's changed the size when we brought it in here. So pay attention to that. It's not that big of a deal in this case, but it might be for you in your case. So everything is ready for us to go ahead and save it. Oh, it's already saved, Stephanie Doe. We're just viewing it. Never mind. So I'm going to open up a folder. You can open up any folder. The point is to find on your PC the USB drive. And it might be named differently on yours as well. Oh wait, we need to we need to get the project first. So let's go, sorry, to the desktop. I hate this quick access thing. I wish it would just, oh, there we go. Go away. Okay, Cactus Heart Bench. And our PES. We're going to take this and we're going to slide it down to the USB. You can also copy and paste it. Check in our USB and make sure it's there. And it's there. I'm going to check on my machine and see how it is. It's there and it's tiny. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'll see you guys at the machine. Okay, you guys, I've got the hoop all hooped up. I'm using Ollie Fun fabric as stabilizer since this isn't something that I need to put heat to and it's not something that's going to be washed, so I don't need to worry about its durability. I'm just going to go ahead and use that. It's just craft fabric. It's 100% polypropylene, which is just plastic. It's like crushed meshed fabric. All right, so our design is ready to go. And I am going to put my presser foot down and press start. I'm going to record a little bit of the beginning, a little bit of the middle, and get some right at the end, okay? my gosh, it's so cute. We didn't get as much of these pointies as I thought would show, but it's still really cute, and you can still tell that it's a heart trying to be a cactus. Or maybe a cactus trying to be a heart, I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna get this thing cut out, and I'm going to go get the little bench, and I'll be right back. All right, so we are ready to go with this. So I just took it off of this. If you're wondering about this fabric, it's just a sample that somebody gave me. It's called Heatherwood. Hope that that helps. But people give me their sample packs, like stuff that was in the store that they don't use anymore kind of stuff. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and look. Let's go ahead and cut this part off so we can see what we're doing. I know we're going to be cutting a little off the bottom and a lot off the top, and that's okay. Oops. So what we want to do is we want to take our stuffing. Stuffing's not really necessary, but it does give it a little oomph. So we want to take the stuffing, and then we want to be able to pinch the sides, and then we want it to be right above the top of this. So like, oh, not with the stabilizer showing. Well, why am I trying to show you? Why don't I just show you? Okay. We want this to be in the middle. I'm getting irritated with myself, sorry. Sorry, the tone change. Okay, so we want to know that we need to cut it where we need to cut it. So we need to cut it right there. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then that's also where we're going to turn around and hot glue it. If you don't use hot glue, I'm not really sure what else to use in this situation. Probably E6000. Okay. And we just want to get it across the top as best we can. Be generous, but don't be too generous with your glue. Let's see, hold on. We're just going to take that and just set that. We're going to center it and just set it there. And let it dry a second. So even though it's centered there, it's still a little bit more on this side than there is on that side. And that's okay. It's going to get all covered up by this pretty ribbon. You can use any ribbon you want. I thought about using the lace. I think I might still use the lace actually. Oh yeah, it's going to be a bench. That would be adorable. Ooh, maybe I'll put the green over that. Woohoo. Okay, so it doesn't take long for the hot glue to dry enough so that you can use it. Oh my gosh, I need a nap. I stopped doing night videos because I was messing up so much, and here it is daytime and nothing has changed. Okay, so same thing on the back. We're gonna put our glue right there and glue down the back piece, but first we need to see where that back piece needs to be cut. Dang it, it got a little high. I cut it a little high. I wanted that to be more in the middle. Maybe I just need to get more stuffing. See how that's up at the top? I hope that makes sense. I don't like that. I'm actually going to yank that off. Don't like that at all. Okay, let's figure out where we really want it, guys. Sorry all this fumbling. Like I said, this is a just for fun project. I did test the digitizing out before, but I didn't test this part out. Okay. So we just need to cut it basically along the top of what we just did. Okay. Oops. Didn't mean for it to get onto the lock. Hot glue starts getting messy after a minute. Okay. That's much better, but still a little high. I wonder why that keeps happening. Oh, I'm not going to keep worrying about that. I'm just going to stuff my stuffing in there. You worry about that because you want the project to be good, and you saw my mistake and you don't want to repeat it. So that should be your motivation to get it right better than I did. Okay. Now let's hope this is right. Oh, sorry about that sound. It's starting to hurt my back standing there like that, and I realize I don't need to stand there like that. Okay, along the back we'll do the same thing with the glue. I have a feeling my glue gun's gonna say no halfway through. Nope, let me do it. The stick's almost done. Okay, so we're gonna take that same kind of thing and press it along there. You know, move around your cushion a little, your stuffing. I do have batting that I was planning on using, but it's out in the car, being lazy. So stuffing it is. All right, and so we're gonna basically do the same thing along there. We're gonna press that down, and then we're gonna fold these over. No, we're gonna cut them off. We're not gonna fold them over. Okay. Ah. Okay, starting to form. All right, so now we can kind of move that around a little bit if we need to. I didn't think I was gonna have enough glue for this project, but looky there. All right, so same thing again. Press it down. Mine's a little off center. Oh, so frustrating. It's hard to do things sideways when I'm trying to do them in front of the camera. Like nothing has any kind of, because to me that was right for a second, but now obviously it's not. But that's okay. We're not going for perfection here. This is just for fun. Okay, now we'll cut off those ends. I don't know why I just talk like that. I'm not from the South. Okay, here we go. So you could leave it just, oh, you could leave it just like that. That's really pretty, and just put the green ribbon around the bottom to finish it if you want. But I like the idea of it being a little fancy. So let's get this lace on it. And I'm going to start that in the very back because that's going to be the part that nobody's going to see, and we can overlap it. Okay, I'm going to grab a piece of parchment paper to help me push that stuff down without burning myself. Here we go. It wasn't so bad when it was on the velvety stuff, but through the lace it's like, haha, getcha every time. Okay. Hope you guys are doing good. Everything's pretty good here. We're just doing our part and doing our best to stay out of the way and not be part of the problem. But really nothing has really changed. My husband's still traveling, and my son's home now. He's not working at the embroidery company, but that's just a furlough, thank goodness. They haven't fired anybody or laid anybody off. They're planning on bringing everybody back on June 1st. So that'll be cool. You hear my doggy snore? She sounds like a bear. This will also kind of disguise the fact that it's a bench, so it'll be, you know, dual use in the dollhouse. So weird where I live. I live right on the edge of where it turns from city to county. And so like in my backyard, you can hear roosters, but in my front yard, you hear cars driving by constantly. It's so weird. But I love living here. So not complaining, just noting the weirdness of it. You feel like you're out in the country on one side of our house, and then on the other side of our house, you know, it's neighborhood and cars and people, and it's weird, but cool. Okay. Oop, don't want too much of the glue to show out. I'm going to cut that tail off whenever it's finished drying. Where did my parchment paper go? Oops. This parchment paper got sticky, and usually parchment paper doesn't get sticky. Ooh. That's why I use it to wrap my glue gun in it. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks for sitting through it with me. I hope you're having well, great day is kind of hard to have these days, but I hope that you are having a bearable day. I hope that this is a fun little treat, and if you do something similar and you post it in the SewArt group, please please tag me. I love this kind of stuff. I love miniature things, even if it doesn't go in the dollhouse and never gets used. I think tiny things are the most adorable things. So all right, see you guys later. Bye.